This is the perfect RIA, in case you didn't know. Bringing you all the strategies to help your business grow. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Sit back and listen in while you feel the beat, yeah. Another myth bites the dust.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Follow Up Friday. I am your Follow Up Friday host, Matthew Jarvis, and today we want to look at the action items, specifically the time-saving action items that we outlined in Monday's episode. Now, as you'll recall from Monday's episode, and really from so much of what we do at the Perfect RA, is that most advisors spend a huge amount of their time playing office. What does that mean to play office? It means you're doing some kind of activity that's not directly delivering massive value to clients, that's not directly resulting in more prospects, or on a limited occasion that's not strategically working on your business. Now, I know what you're saying because I've heard this from hundreds of advisors, thousands of advisors now, and I've said it myself early in my career. But Matthew, I'm so busy, I can't find time for that. I can't find time to change my fee schedule. I can't find time to talk to centers of influence. And it reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Dan Sullivan at Strategic Coach. He once said, you can never find time, you can only make time. So all of our days are always busy. That's Parkinson's law. And in Monday's episode, and I won't walk you through it all again, but we outline how much time does it really take to serve your current client base. And for most advisors, there's somewhere between 500 and 1,000 unaccounted for hours every year, roughly 6 months. This, by the way, is how Micah and I are able to run multi-million-dollar practices each while working 4 to 6 months a year, because in that 4 to 6 months that we're working, we're doing an advisor's entire year of work because we're not spending time playing office. We're very committed to, if I'm going to be in the office, if I'm going to be working, then I'm going to be delivering massive value, or I'm going to leave the office. So action items. Action item number 1, do the time calendar as we outlined in Monday's episode to see how much extra or unaccounted for time that you have. Don't get carried away with this. This isn't a 15-minute increments. This is how many clients do you have? How many times do you need to see them? And then how much prep time or other time that you need. So if you have 100 clients, and let's say you're spending 2 meetings a year with them, those are an hour each. That's 2 hours, and an hour of prep, that's 2 more hours. And an hour more of miscellaneous thing, that's 5 hours times 100 clients. That's 500 hours. That leaves 1,500 unaccounted for hours. Now, again, you may be saying, well, Matthew, I spend 10 hours per client per year. Well, I would certainly question that, but let's say that that's true. 10 times 100 is 1,000 hours. That still leaves 1,000 unaccounted for hours. What are you doing with all that time? This is a painful exercise, which is why it's so important that you do it. Action item number 2, designate at least, at a minimum, a 2-hour block each week for focus time. This is time where you have no interruptions. This is the time when you're recording podcasts. This is the time when you're contacting centers of influence. This could even be the time where you're studying all the great stuff from the Perfect RA. That's fine, but it needs to be time where your phone doesn't alert, where your email doesn't pop up, where you're not browsing the internet, one of the biggest time wasters, where you're not reading the Wall Street Journal. All of these things are set aside. You're saying, during this 2-hour blocks, I'm going to focus on X. Now, the best advisors, the most successful people in the world, they expand that time dramatically, but start with 2 hours non-negotiable time. Extreme accountability is also a great one for this. Action item number 3, email lifestyle@theperfectria.com to get access to our time blocking videos that Mike and I recorded when we were on a trip together, really going through how this time blocking works. Action item number 4, I get, this is unrelated to time blocking, though I suppose somewhat. We get questions all the time from advisors. How do I improve my tax knowledge? How do I get deeper into tax? And of course, the best option for that is Retirement Tax Services, who does have a webinar upcoming at the end of April. So you're going to go to retirementtaxservices.com and click to join that webinar, that power session. Now, there is a charge for that because they're delivering so much value and to make sure that you are committed to attending. But I promise you, I'll give you my personal guarantee, it will be time and money well spent. And until next time, happy planning.
Hold on before we go. Something that you need to know. This isn't tax, legal, or investment advice. That isn't our intent. Information designed to change lives. Financial planning can make you thrive. Start today. day, don't think twice. Be a better husband, father, mother, and wife.